It's just
Deploying Martin.
just a minute to go. Very quiet. He's not really wagering anything just yet until Fultz decides to go for the swing. As you've seen, Adam was attempting to open up that mirror with the Selmas tossed out. Not only is he successful with objective play, but is also successful with that first pick, cracking things open. Fultz, a tremendously skilled player. No smoke for the remaining push. SSG falling by the wayside now. Wildcard's guns just too strong for them. Merc shepherding in the diffuser. The default plant spot in the back of church with the last two players from SSG looking like they're boxed into the bomb site, but J90 thinks he's got some magic and it's working. What? Hacker finds himself in a 1v2. Things were going terribly for Spacestation. And now Packer is the last one standing, but they have no intel. One of these two players from SSG will need to bait themselves out in order to get Packer to reveal his position. Playing by the door on Moto, J90 is certain it's the other way around. They have no idea. Packer looking out, waiting. He's caught off by the castle barricade. There's a pick. Timer running down the swing, and Packer wins it. Space Station gave you hope, but then Wildcard took it away.
No team is going to help them either, but the rest of Wildcard are falling by the wayside. No one else but the Monty of Spirits is finding success. I say that. Sor is finding the heat-seeking grenade from below, catching Forest mid-movement. Uses down to a single HP as well.
Surf engaging down below. Another pick from Space Station. Monty will only have Packer as an escort.
15 seconds left.
Their vision obscured, short-sighted. Packer down. Can Spirits pick him up? Yes, he can, but the timer just continuing to run against them.
5 seconds remaining.
Wasn't much left for Packer to be finished off by that impact. Now the Monty is in the A bomb site, and what would you look at that? No opportunity whatsoever for the Monty to do much. Default cams. If you don't want to shoot them and you want to rob some information from your opponents, you have access to that. There's also the bulletproof camera that was brought by Hot and Cold. First pick comes from Forest. Goodbye to Surf. I don't know if Yana had maybe sent in the clone or not, but losing the fight as Space Station ultimately comes out ahead, but Wildcard wants to keep it close and so far is succeeding.
They echo the Solus and then again play for retake. Not many teams like to play this kind of way, but SSG, they definitely do.
There's a drop from Spirits. A DMR can absolutely flatten you. Spirits marching on in. Adam with coverage. Down goes Fultz. Are they isolating these last two players? J90, position given away, wins the fight.
10 seconds to go.
Adam will need to retrieve the diffuser or get the final two picks. That's a heady task. Kill opt for the play as the yokai comes out. Hot and Cold runs in. No real opportunity. Got a feel for Adam in that circumstance. Space Station win 2 in a row. First pick goes to Spirits. Say goodbye to Fultz. Uh-oh. Did it possibly happen again? J90 inside a dirt tunnel. He takes down Spirits. Hot and drops to Surf. J90 still in this position, surviving with a tiny bit of HP. Now there's a double drop, a potential triple drop, but Adam doesn't live long enough to see that happen. Space Station against the odds once more, but they were able to pull it off in this position. Almost, until Packer clutched. Do they get closer? Do they change the story on this defense?
10
Be 3 in a row for them. 10 seconds, you wouldn't know it. There's Forest playing around. Down goes Merc. Diffuser surrendered 2. Space Station losing it. The double drop from Wildcard. Forest is going to retake from above. If he gets a read into this, he could stop Packer in his tracks, but he doesn't have information, and the coverage from Surf gets the job done. 2 for 2 on this bomb site for Wildcard. Shock wire down on the right panel. Forest doesn't want to attempt one onto the left, so with that CCTV breach opens very early on. Okay. That was a kamikaze mission from Wildcard. They spring into the site. They're out. But now the 2 remaining players from Wildcard, their advance up red stairs, heralded by that proximity alarm. Adam, the first pick. Ashen playing around this panel, and the rodeo works out. 2 tickets for Wildcard.
But they're still looking for what might be the best way through this round. Of course, they want that perfect 3 out of 3 in basement attack, and they want that even half.
Come out,
Well,
wherever you want.
You want to close in on even half? How about the first two picks? Spirits is in the bomb site. 1 minute and 20 seconds left on the clock, and Wildcard are just taking to the stockades. Fultz upstairs, Ashen inside a church. Right now, Wildcard have their claws around this B bomb site. Fultz will attempt to drop, but there's one inside a freezer watching him. Ashen, the only kill for SSG so far. I admire his attempts with the sidearm. That Roni's only got a couple bullets in it. He'll run out very quickly on. 15 bullets flies by in a hurry. Wildcard antagonizing him with the drone. Right now at the feet of Ashen, knowing how precious that magazine is for this player. Back up to 16 bullets as he's reloaded. Troubling inside of Moto. That timer continuing to run down. Wildcard just throwing bodies at the problem, but Ashen's not able to get to the diffuser with 1 second left. Even before he can get there, Surf gets the final kill, but the timer was past the point of no return, as we said. Second kill since coming back into this lobby. Wildcard are hunkered down towards the back of the bomb sites. Down goes Adam as Forrest is dropped. Forrest can be a nasty shot when he wants to be. Spirits with one, but SSG are dominating the kill feed at the moment, and they clear things out as J90 walks through blue after murdering one inside of church.
With Solids alive in prep phase as well, that's not a very good situation to be in on the defense side of things, and I think if they swing J90 and get the kill, that could be a win the round, but he's just that much better. Every single time somebody gives this man a gunfight, he tends to win them.
Oh boy, Packer. I was about to speak, and then the round was over.
Bomb side, so if they can hold control over that, that'd be very important for them.
Down goes Packer as SSG gets on the board. 40 seconds seems to be the go timer for most of these teams, though Wildcard pulled it off a bit earlier. Absent a Ying, you cannot Candela that Moto door. Flashes will do just fine, or so SSG thinks, but Wildcard have answered them. 4 uncontested kills in a row. And Wildcard, after their timeout, strike back. Surf, off-site. Oh my. 2 players of SSG inside construction. Surf is inside a bedroom. He could swing in and catch them off guard. They'll have to go quickly, though, as now Spirits will duel against Forrest. Removed as Forrest unsheathing the pistol. Nice play by Surf to remove Hot and Cold from this position inside of construction, and now cheeky little peek. Gets the drop onto Fultz. Will secure with the nitro cell. Fultz unable to crawl out of that way. Surf making so much noise. Ashen is dispatched. They go pick it up. Now he'll attempt the plant.
To drop the bomb diffuser.
Adam getting information onto Ashen. There goes an impact. The bandit will be compelled to act, but Ashen is doing all this work himself.
Attackers have recovered.
Jostle around the diffuser, this time giving it to Forrest as Adam shoots through the floor. And Ashen stop him in time, because right now, Adam is doing some serious work, but he picks the wrong direction. Forrest pulls it off, and Ashen down below shoots SSG to map point.
Main stairs. Yep, they're gonna go for sure.
If there's anybody who's enough of a lunatic with the skill to back it up, it's Forrest to pull this off, and he immediately dies. All right, so he runs into bedroom. Merc punishing him, also getting Ashen. SSG on the board. Hot and Cold trying for the follow-up. He'll do just that, but we're 1 minute into this match, and Hot and Cold is a single team that we have watched has been able to pull off a successful rush on any of the 3 maps. Spacestation just following the trends, not the trendsetters that they used to be. A 3K for Merc. That round was over very quickly on. Spacestation still on map point. Wildcard within 1. They prevail. We go to overtime. Defenders have used an awful lot of theirs, but 2 nitro cells still in pocket. A Wildcard means that the post plant for them, or rather the execute, if the post plant doesn't even end up occurring, is prepared for. There's the killing. SSG, all blue all the time. Hot and Cold with 3 kills. Packer to keep Wildcard in this match. Fighting against the smoke, but shut down. Space Station earning a very hard-fought victory on their map. This particular site, is that, am I going crazy here, or?
No, you would be very correct. I mean, not a soft floor, right? And you want to destroy it, and who does it faster and better than Ram? Arguably nobody. But if you want to play Dokkaebi and 2 sets of grenades and an Ash, you just kind of start for opportunities here at operators. But look at that! A swing on in from Spirits and back out he goes.
SSG leading the way in these engagements, doubling up on numbers. A fruitless fight from Spirits on the reading door as he's leaned into his monitor about as close as he can possibly go. Walks into Forest's waiting arms, and now it's Adam to take above. 1 pick to start off with. Grab cam access. Finding the yokai, but having some struggles all the while, the clock continuing to run away. The 3 players from Spacestation not really needing to move a muscle at all. Adam's next step is to retrieve the diffuser, which is inside of reading. He has to be concerned with getting the plant down. Why? Because the kill holes above him will provide audio. Forest will know that the diffuser is being activated. Nobody moving there just yet. I don't know if they have a read on this. He might have caught Space Station. Bit of an awkward spot. Flash out, prepared to take 1 engagement. Kill holes to his right. Missing out on an opportunity. All 3 players of SSG emerge from a very similar position. That's the cap. Wildcard stacked up on these windows. Who will be the first to get into the building? Oh my God, look at those indicators. As they toss everything plus the kitchen sink at Ashen. Prevailing in that duel. Great reflexes by Fultz, but Lean betrays him, looking the wrong way. SSG just punished. 90 seconds in. Depends on which type of animal you prefer. Drop, look at hot and cold, so close range. Doing serious damage and getting the down. There's a nade unsheathed. Houghton does not take the bait though. Forrest on the cross, and now Merc knows that it's not a 1v1 in this engagement. Nade goes in, hot and cold flushed out. Can Forrest shut down Merc? Merc is just so damn good. Light sends. That roly-poly gadget will keep on going. Spirits in hot pursuit of the Warden of J90. He gets dropped. Trading 4 kills in very short order. And the Blitz is still alive.
Written pro play, but for these one-off strats, Sense is one of the greatest operators because you just get a really quick smoke wall to shroud an entry point, and Spirits can just do his job like this. Easy.
Hot goes next. His scoreline's 420. Don't betray yourself. Give the kill to somebody else. Oh, surviving for the time being. Sends and Blitz, the last 2 operators still up. There's no way Houghton wins this, right? No. Spirits blazing a trail through the site.
Because that member just happens to die.
Explosions galore. One over the top ahead of Fultz, but he's prepped and ready for it. Wildcard pick up 2 picks. 1 from SSG keeps the advantage for Space Station. Now it's an ill-advised peek from Surf with Merc trying to get to the site. Diffuser in hand, shut down by Space Station.
As long as the cover is good enough, vertically speaking, I think they can just get this bomb started to get down, honestly.
It's the Ninja Turtle plant, right?
Sure, yeah.
The shield on your back, get the plant down by the bomb chassis. SSG's numbers narrowed down by Wildcard, who've only lost Adam, but now Merc will lay on the ground, bleeding out in the frost mat. Spirit's gone too. Ashen engaging with the Monty. He gets out of there. I think that's a wise decision. Hold on a second. What the hell was that? Packer still searching for his first kill in this map. He's about to go the entire first half without any impact on the scoreboard. J90 long range, doing some damage, but can't walk away with a victory in the duel. Now it'll be Spirits to inch on up. Packer holding the diffuser, so he needs to stay alive, maybe make his presence felt. Down goes Spirits. Adam damaged, same with Packer. Now Packer's gone. He will go the whole first half without a kill. So now, a miracle needs to happen, but it won't. Space Station, bring Wildcard back down to earth. First half goes to SSG 4-2.
Discs as the round plays out, so at certain points in the round, you have more discs or less discs available. So had a few more seconds gone by, maybe he'd be saved. Either way, the first guy to step up to this challenge is Merc. He finds the first kill for Wildcard in this round, but they need more.
Multiple flashbangs go in, but none of them can be credited for why Merc doesn't see J90. That's just a simple 1-for-1 gunfight that J90 comes out ahead of. Fultz, the suicide flick on in, serve a beautiful shot. Takes down 2 before being downed, but can be retrieved. But Ashen is on the hunt. He'll get the pick.
15 seconds left.
Packer and Adam. Packer down below with the nitro cell. We talk about impact kills. This could be the most impactful kill for him and on this round. And there he goes, breaking the goose egg. With Adam picking up a kill as well, Wildcard managed to win the round. Forrest, best player in terms of the duels so far. Suffering a near fatal blow, walking into bakery. There goes Adam to hot and cold. Won by Whiskey, but Fultz is just a little bit too quick. Oh my goodness, SSG so surgical. Packer in freezer, sidearm out. Tough to control the bearing 9, but he gets it done. Removing hot and cold, but he's giving his position away. Now he downs Forrest, but SSG puts him on ice.
I like when patient players, they get rewarded for holding an angle. But Ashen, okay.
He ends up getting rewarded, but though the first pick doesn't go in his favor, goes to Adam. But it trades back, and Spacestation finds an advantage. So while they don't get the first pick, numbers still favor the SSG squad. Those logic bombs ringing out. Top floor control looking good for Spacestation. Jokobi, you can hack into the cams as well, as Forrest will juggle the diffuser above. Fultz very patiently waiting for a retake. When you have a numbers advantage, you can play that game, lay prone on white stairs, and make matters even worse for the defenders when they inevitably try to retake from above. That is a disgusting shot from Forrest. Absolutely.
They're not going to make that mistake and go too fast. They're going to destroy all the floor, get situated, then get the cover, and then go for the plant. Oh, the thorn trap.
Razor Bloom going off. Adam sees the upside down repel, a tough shot to hit, but suddenly Wildcard have leveled things out. Not before Forrest has something to say about that. Now it's Surf. Will ride the waves, but ultimately fall off. Space Station on series point. It's been relatively even amidst the top kill getters, as you want to call them. But you need a standout performance over the next couple rounds. There's very little room for error for Wildcard at this point. Space Station now battling the timer and the players from Wildcard who are very eager to greet them. Surf a pick, Wildcard with an advantage. It'll come to blows as Packer gets flashed. Fultz charging in amidst the gas. He thought he had a lineup, but there's nobody to see him, and he costs himself an opportunity to get diffuser down. Wildcard putting in some serious work. And they got to be BG's fans. They're staying alive. A 4th round for Wildcard. They need 2 more back-to-back.
Spot on some defenders for Wildcard, but again, the bomb has to go down somewhere. SSG, they're running out the plays. They're not sure where to go, but here it is. 1 bot on white stairs, 2 guys headshot. This is the moment.
And there's the drop. Ashen dying. Wildcard looking for a flawless lockout. Forrest inside a freezer. Jumped upon, but he's better in that engagement. No flawless for Wildcard. Yokai still up as well. Nade sails out. Forrest trying to keep these players at bay with some area denial. He needs Fultz to get into position though. 10 seconds left and Fultz can't get it done. Neither can Forrest. Big round from Merc. Wildcard 2 in a row. We're going all the way. 1 more round of regulation. But to surrender 2 rounds, that's not ideal. And now Forrest has been cut off of the wire on rappel. Now Fultz ties 2 through the hatch. Doesn't see Adam there. 3 kills for Wildcard. Space Station right now. 5v2 or 5v3 tends to be among the most dangerous lead in Rainbow Six Siege esports. And SSG's last 2 players haven't suffered a single dent onto them, but this utility will persist. The jammers are still there. There's still a nitro cell that can be actively used by Spirits. 10 seconds left for J90 to get into the site and go for a plan. He assesses that the A-bomb site of Dining is a better option. Spirits botching the C4. There goes hot and cold. J90 pulling it off. But Wildcard do the unthinkable and pick up 3 rounds in a row, propelling us to overtime.
For them. It might speak to their state as well currently. Getting a little bit sloppy with these rounds. And they're kind of locked out again. These mirror windows, they've been unable to clear it every single round. But they got the dash step, but Merc with another C4 for the kill again.
Oh my goodness. SSG getting pummeled all over. Fultz eliminating Surfer, as close to it as you're going to get. Now marching down white stairs. He's got a lot of angles to look at. secures his kill, but White Stairs still has not been let go of. You lost your lion. Ashen has completely disappeared over the last 4 rounds. Now the rest of SSG will take matters into their own hands. Forrest, simply extraordinary most of the time. Fultz will need to clutch out in a 1v2. He has information over towards White. Fuser is down. Merc and Packer will play off of that. After speaking of Packer's inability to find the score sheet,
Attackers
he's been able to
recovered the
put
bomb
6
diffuser.
kills up.
15 seconds remaining.
No doubt. Working very well. Wild card! What the hell? Fultz with 2 amazing kills, and suddenly Space Station sit on series point again. Card will need to now win 2 in a row. They've already done it once by winning 3 in a row. Well, they'll have to accomplish it again, but this time, that might be it for the momentum. Down goes Spirits, but up walks Surf. Packer on the board as well. Another target over towards Cocktail spotted. As there goes an Ash charge to open up a window towards Ashen. Merc inside a Cocktail. J90 missing an opportunity to finish that. Down goes Hot and Cold. Wildcard playing angry, playing hungry. They've got every single number for these players of SSG, and in a hurry they send us to a 15th round. Frankly, shouldn't be getting the amount of kills that he's getting. There goes yet another. Fultz is down. Wildcard looking ripe and ready for Oregon as map number 3. In comes Forrest, confronting the Echo. Takes him down, but Spirits is there to do some serious work. Sidearm out, missing an opportunity on the Hutton. J90 in a 1v4. SSG had this map in their grasps, but it has slipped right through their fingers unless J90 can pull off a 1v3. And guess what? He can't! Wild card! And one of the most incredible comebacks we've seen, shoot down the rocket that is Space Station. Long range, those smart goggles. He gets flushed out by the bees. Maybe I was wrong about the grim, and now it's a drop from Space Station over towards Box. Packer lying prone as the smoke goes out in front of him. Merc continuing where he left off of the very first round, but everybody from Wildcard getting in on the action. An M870 kill, and it's a flawless start. Jeez.
Yep. Okay.
What an unreal turn of events. Uncold now, musing with a trophy push. Down goes the Jaeger of Adam, playing down below. J90 a pick. Houghton swings in. The mirror of Merc taking out Space Station, showing good gumption. Down goes J90. SMG out. Packer, the fadeaway. Nitro cell, tossed out, shot away at. No value whatsoever. SSG swamping the bomb site.
It's a good effect. You could get a couple of kills, perhaps.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be so challenging, but a team like SSG has an abundance of gun skill, as has been displayed right there onto Merc. Forrest picking off 1 on Addict. Now it's Spirits and Adam taking some damage. I suspect the culprit of that would have been a grenade. Adam down below with the mirror window. Amazingly gets himself out of that position. Taking some fire with the logic bomb still ringing away. Wildcard have pivoted quite gracefully. Still with the lead, though. 4v3 SSG on that first floor. Half the round to go, and Adam has not moved off of this position. There goes Forrest. Space Station with just 2 remaining now.
Good position as well by Adam. Getting good value, staying alive, but then he dies trying to get up back to the bomb site. That's my bad, Adam. Sorry.
Single pick to essentially neuter SSG's attack, and there it comes. Packer with the shotgun out, completely flattening him. Fultz is down below, as you pointed out. No logic bombs remaining. I'll hear the one Banshee go off. DMR is strong, and Fultz can be a great shot, but so many people die at the top of White Stairs. You've got 3 separate angles to cover. You've got hard walls, you've got those bookshelves, and then you got Spirits just swinging. A grenade that goes out and does some damage to Merc. Nice shot by Fultz. Surf was tucked in the corner. Not much he could do right there. Ashen will guide the diffuser in, but will have to charge through the toxic gas first and foremost. Merc on the board for Wildcard. Suddenly, again, everybody from Wildcard getting active. Almost a team ace at this point, but Merc gets 2 to his name. Laundry going in their favor yet again. He's got diffuser and he's an ace. I don't know if you want to gamble this operator on this particular juncture,
Drop the
but
bomb diffuser.
he dies. Adam picking up 2. Fultz was there to possibly recover. What is going on? Spacestation wandering in and getting humbled. Wildcard
Attackers
pick
have
up
recovered their
every
diffuser.
kill except for 1. 1 minute and 20 seconds remaining. J9
Max of how long he could stick
15
around.
seconds to go.
He stuck around long enough for the team to get 2 kills, then he dipped
10
out
seconds
and he
left.
stayed alive. And Wildcard are now playing with so much more discipline where no one's really overexposing themselves, right? Normally we see Wildcard still swinging and having
Attackers
at it. It's like,
located a bomb.
okay, a great play followed by a puzzling play, and now you're playing from, from behind again. SSG, they gotta have another one of those miracle rounds where it looks like they're out of it, but of course, there's always a chance. With 18 seconds to go, gotta go very soon.
15 seconds left.
on through. Attic loses J9. No kills for Hot in the
10
first
seconds
half.
left.
That was the Packer special last time around. SSG,
5 seconds.
maybe you'll channel some of the energy that we saw from Wildcard. Forrest gets 2 big picks. Almost misses the frost mat before falling headfirst into the wall. Houghton narrowly dancing around the nade. Another will go in. Merc finally gets the kill he needs. Houghton still searching for kill number 1. It looks like he got
Bomb
it,
located by
but it's in
attackers.
vain as he's traded out. Now SSG will rely on J9 and Ashen. Both in a similar spot. Both push back in Laundry. J9 reasserting himself over towards blue. Ashen controlling the hallway all the way down to pillar. Both of these teams complete opposite ends of the map. Ashen attempts to stand upright. J9 is there. Series point for Wildcard. 2-0. Battle M80. And now Wildcard absolutely drubbing you. But they're in danger of, at this moment, stalling out. Fultz on the board. 2 picks for Fultz. Still more gunfire from SSG, who hold quite an advantage over Merc and Surf. Nice shot from Merc, who springs on in. His position known, tucked away behind the shield. He's outdueled by Ashen. And SSG stays alive for now. Every comeback begins with a single round. That's what SSG
So
needed.
important. I love the finger being brought out here, just that you get friend boost up Merc and reinforce this push right here.
There's a toxic gas canister that goes out. Slaughtering begins with over a minute to go, but Spacestation prevails through the ensuing fight. Numbers turning in favor of Wildcard. Forrest and Ashen still standing for SSG. Hitting all of your hopes on that. Packer going humongous. Slow start in the previous map, but he picked things up and now helps lead the way.
Attackers activating.
Forrest to keep his team in this will not happen. Wildcard with the royal flush. 7-2 the scoreline. They bounce SSG out of the playoffs, and Wildcard will square up against M80.